Welcome to Onslow County Today. I'm your host, Lisa Whitman Grice, and welcome to the Onslow County Environmental Education Center and Sneads Ferry Branch Library. It's time to get out and explore your Onslow County today. Welcome back to Onslow County Today, and joining us now is Anna Stanley, Recreation Program Supervisor with Onslow County Park and Rec. Anna, we're always happy to have you here. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, I'm always glad to be here.
Well, it is summertime. We're
Yes.
getting ready. The kiddos are going to be out of school, and families are saying, what can we do? And you guys have some of the answers. So the first thing we want to talk about is your Park and Rec summer camp program, which is always a huge hit and huge attendance. So talk a little bit about it.
Yes, well, we have 10 weeks of summer camp. So we have 2 individual weeks, which kick off the summer and in the summer. And then in between, we have 2 4-week sessions. Okay. 5 locations throughout the county.
So let's do the first thing. Let's list the locations. Where are camps located at throughout the county?
All right, so we have Summersill Elementary School, Southwest Middle School, Dixon Middle School, Hunters Creek Middle School, Swansboro Middle School.
I think that's it. I think that was it.
Sometimes I get lost, there's so many.
Kind of travel around the county, and that's really a great program, the fact that you really do make sure that the county is covered.
Yes, we try to make it as accessible as possible for all the parents and all of where we live throughout the county.
Now, how old are the children who attend your camps?
6 to 12.
6 to 12. And that is an all-day camp?
All day. All day.
7:30, 8 o'clock?
Parents can drop off as early as 7:30 and then be picked up by 5:30.
All right. Now, I know that registration has already begun, but
Correct.
you do have a few slots left. How do families go about registering students for your summer camp program?
The best way at this point is to give us a call at our office, which is 910-347-5332.
Okay. Now, we talk a lot about what you're going to do, certainly, when you visit with us, but I'd love for you to talk about the importance of keeping children active and busy and engaged throughout the summer. Why is summer camp more than just a place to be during the day so that they're not at home, but what is the importance of keeping them socialized and keeping them active and having really a great time all summer?
Well, just the experience of summer day camp is great. I mean, it's an opportunity for children to learn new social skills, meet new people. They may discover things about themselves that they didn't realize that they enjoy doing. So it's just expose them to all kinds of different activities, arts and crafts, and we do like to do a little bit of learning in the summer as well, but we encompass that with fun.
All right. Now, it's not just for your students who participate, but you also have openings for volunteers who assist you. And you have your CITs. Talk a little bit about your counselors in training.
Our counselors in training, our CITs, they also volunteer at all locations, and they are learning how to be a camp counselor, how to work with students. I mean, we have 50 campers, but they're essential to our program too because we need them. So, but they enjoy being with the kids. The kids enjoy them.
Right.
Yeah, they like them more than they like the directors. And
there's something really cool about that teenager who can be your buddy.
It is.
And be your camp counselor leader, your team leader, and just be there for you. I think that they learn a lot from being with those teens as well.
They look up to them and they enjoy being with them because they feel like it's, they're older, but there's not that much age difference, and they get out there and they play with them. They're, engaging with them constantly. So, and that's what they enjoy.
Now, again, they can contact you for registration because you've got 10 weeks, few openings left. And summer camp's not, certainly, we've had so many conversations, certainly summer camp is not all you've got going on. What else is going on this summer?
Well, we are going to be kicking off our movie series starting in May.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for a movie in each of the parks. We're going to travel them around. We're going to visit all of the parks, hit all of our communities. And their movies are free movie in the park. So
you can't beat that. Now, what should families do if they want to come to should they bring their own snacks? Should they bring blankets, chairs? What do you recommend?
Well, definitely, bring chairs, blankets. We welcome coolers, just no glass containers.
Right.
We hope to be in the future to be able to provide some popcorn and snacks and so forth. But again, we welcome them to bring their own.
Bring their own snacks, and of course, maybe some mosquito repellent.
Yes, some bug spray.
Okay, bring some bug spray. Bring a blanket. Come out and enjoy something at all of the parks. Again, you all are so wonderful because it's not just in one location. You're from Richlands to Swansboro to Hubert and all over the county.
Yeah, and we do our very best to reach all of our communities.
All right, so movies in the park. Anything else going on?
We are going to have some yoga in the park.
Awesome.
So we're going to be kicking that program off this month or in May as well. And of course, as always, we have Zumba in the park.
Okay.
So
Zumba, yoga, movies, summer camp, and all of this, folks who want to know, is available on your website?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's onslownc.gov/parks.
All right, and you guys also have a really active Facebook presence as
yes,
well.
And that's Onslow County Parks and Recreation.
Awesome. Well, Anna Stanley, as always, thank you for sharing with us about what's going on with Park and Recreation and getting ready for summer camp.
All right, thank you.
Welcome back to Onslow County Today, and joining us now is Jenna Kirkhart from the Onslow County Public Library. Jenna, welcome to Onslow County Today.
Thank you.
Now, Jenna, you are currently Interim Director of Youth Services for the library system, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're going to be sharing with us all about the summer reading programs that you all have planned and some other things as well. And everyone, I think, in Onslow County has been touched by summer reading. It's such an important program. But for those who might not know about it, can you please give us just a little bit of background?
Yeah, so we have all sorts of things planned for this summer. We are always crazy planning this time of year. So the main premise is that you sign up for summer reading, you read all summer, and then you get to earn prizes for your reading. So the first prize that people will earn is this awesome bag with our summer reading theme, Libraries Rock.
Love it.
And then they'll also get to earn a book and then maybe some other prizes after that.
So it's an individual program, but you all really have made it community-wide in that you all are working together to make sure that you reach a goal. And you all have a pretty lofty goal this year because every child who signs up keeps a log. They turn in their hours to win their prizes. And all cumulative will come together. And your goal for this year is?
15,757 hours.
Now, we were talking off camera and you said, sounds like a random number, but it's not really. How did you all generate that number?
Yeah, that number is actually the total number of attendees from our programs last summer.
That is incredible.
Yes.
So almost 16,000 folks took advantage of these great summer programs that you all offer. That's outstanding. And a great way to set that benchmark.
Yes, and we hope to surpass it as much as we can.
There you go. So the theme is Libraries Rock, and they really do. So how are you all kicking off this theme, and what can we look for?
Well, at every one of our branches, we're going to have a big kickoff day. So instead of a small party like we've done in the past, we're having an entire day at each branch where people can come, they can play carnival games, they can have a snack, they can sign up for summer reading, and just get ready to have a great summer.
All right, and summer reading is open to what ages?
It's for all ages. So we have logs for 0 all the way up to the teens, and then we also even have a log for the adults.
Fantastic. And again, this is something that is near and dear to my heart, so I want to ask you, why is it so important to keep our children, not just our school-age children, reading throughout the summer, but from the very beginning of their life? Why is reading to children so vital to their development?
It is just so important. Studies have shown time and time again that the summer is when children lose a lot of what they've learned throughout the year, and if they can read just 5 books throughout the entire summer, they'll be on track to start the next year and even surpassing where they ended at the end of the school year.
And I think summer reading is a great time when they're outside of the school environment, when they're independently reading on their own, that they can just pick something that appeals to them.
Yes.
It's that magic book that sometimes that they find in the summertime that turns on that love of forever reading.
Right, and that's really our mission at the library, is to really help them learn to love to read and not just to read to learn.
Now I have to ask you, Jenna, what book did that for you? What book turned that switch and you said, can't ever put a book down?
I'd probably have to say A Little Princess. That's probably my favorite book. I read that over and over again. I still have my copy that I had when I was a child, and I've read it probably 15, 20 times.
Awesome, The Little Princess. Now, what else have you got going on in conjunction with summer reading and everything going on at the library this summer?
We have so much. We're going to have weekly programs for kindergarten to all the way up through the teens. We have teen volunteer programs going on all year round, but especially during the summer. We'll have monthly special things, like we have Rockstar Magic coming to join us again. We have Watson the Whale from UNCW coming to visit us.
Fun.
And all sorts of other things.
Now, I have to know if we want to have our children enroll in the summer reading program. You've got your kickoff day, but how can we make sure that they get enrolled in the program and that we get everything that we need to have in hand to have them involved in it?
We'll definitely come by the library and we'll get all that information to you. We tell everybody that comes in, but also you can check on our website, onslowcountync.gov/library, and that'll have all the information with dates and times for when you can come by and get a special program.
Now, we have to say that it's not just at Maine, it is at all of your
Not
branches,
at all.
so let's remind everyone about all of your branches, their locations.
Yes, so we have the main branch in Jacksonville, and then we also have a branch here, Sneads Ferry, and then we also have Swansboro and Richlands.
Excellent. Well, again, Jenna, we are looking forward to learning just how libraries do rock and are excited about it. Anything you want to leave our viewers with when they're preparing to think about summer reads?
Just get ready to rock.
Get ready to rock. Thank you, Jenna. We look forward to visiting with you next time.
Yes.
Well, welcome back to Onslow County Today. Joining us now is John Osborne, Onslow County 4-H Program Assistant. John, welcome back to Onslow County Today.
Thank you, Lisa. Good morning.
Summertime, 4-H go hand in hand, and we want to talk about all of these great things that you have going on. We got to kick it off because you all have a very special theme for this year's 4-H day camps, and we want to tell everybody first, what is that theme?
The first one is Farm to Table.
Okay, so farm to table, you guys are just going to go to restaurants and eat all summer, or what's the plan there?
That sounds fun, but no, actually we're going to be doing some hands-on experiences. We're going to discuss where our food comes from and visiting some of the sites where food is produced, local farms and so forth.
So definitely that it doesn't just magically come wrapped in a cardboard box or already prepared for you. You're going to learn from the ground, from the farm, right to the table. Are you going to do some cooking as well? Will they have some opportunities to learn how to cook?
Absolutely. We're going to hopefully gather up some of the things that are produced from some of the farms and the markets that we visit, and we're going to come back. We're going to learn some cooking skills and some healthy recipes.
All right.
Have some fun.
Now, so week 1, farm to table, what are the dates on that week?
June 25th through 29th.
Okay. And children have to be what age? Can be what age?
Ages 8 to 12.
8 to 12 to participate in the first round of 4-H Summer Day Camp. What time of day will it be held?
9 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Cooperative Extension Office.
Okay. And for folks who might not be familiar with Cooperative Extension's location there at the Multipurpose Complex. Can you give us some basic directions about how to find you?
Sure. The address is 4024 Richlands Highway. That's in
Okay.
Jacksonville, North Carolina, 28540. And if they're coming from Jacksonville and they're heading towards the airport down Highway 25824, we're just on the right, past the Northwest Corridor or Pony Farm intersection.
All right, very good. So week 1, farm to table, 25 through 29 June. That's for kids 8 to 12. What is the cost to participate?
It's $85 for the week, and that includes lunch.
All right. And of course, all of your field trips that you get to go on, cool 4-H t-shirt, the whole 4-H experience. All right. Then you've got week 2.
Yes.
Tell us about week 2.
That is called So That's How They Did It, and that's a Heritage Week.
All right. And tell us what that means. What is that Heritage Week going to involve?
Okay, so our young participants are going to get to learn how Native Americans, how early settlers in the area did things, what daily life was like. We didn't just necessarily go to the grocery stores and pick things up. A lot of times we had to grow things. We had to make our own things such as candles and clothing.
Okay, so it's really a hands-on learning experience about traditional life ways.
Yes.
Making things yourself. And the week on that is July 16?
Yes, July 16th through the 20th, I believe.
Okay, all right. Same age group?
Same age group, 8 to 12, and it's
Okay.
from, again, 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Cooperative Extension Office.
Okay, same cost, $85?
Yes.
Okay, and all-inclusive. Field trips, lunch, snack,
T-shirt.
Cool t-shirt.
Absolutely.
All right, that sounds like a great time. And that also will all take place at the Extension Office there, except for the field trip days.
Correct.
All right, and then sleepaway camp. I have to tell you, my children were 4-Hers a long time ago, and this was their favorite part. Tell us a little bit about sleepaway camp.
Okay, sleepaway camp will take place at the Eastern 4-H Center, and that's in Columbia, North Carolina,
All right.
right on Bulls Bay. So it's a beautiful scenic area.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of outdoor activities and also lots of indoor activities too. It's a great way for young people to meet other 4-Hers from the county, or from the state actually, and they get to just do all sorts of fun activities and learn new things, and then they get to take that experience home with them.
Now, registration is already open for sleepaway camp?
Yes.
All right, and so that cost certainly is certainly a little bit more than that $85, but tell us a little bit about when it will be and how they can register.
Okay, it is from August 5th through August 10th, and it is something they can register at the Onslow County Cooperative Extension. So if they call us at 910-455-5873, we'd be happy to give them more information.
All right, and last but not least, I'm going to ask you just to introduce this next discussion we're going to have, but then we're going to take a quick break, and we're bringing in a special guest who might have even more information than you have. So tell us about 4-H Congress, because again, if you've been a 4-Her, you know that this is the ultimate event. Congress is what every 4-Her strives for.
Okay, it's actually a 4-H Electric Congress that we're going to be talking about, and we're very fortunate that we have one of our young Onslow County 4-Hers attending, and this will be his first time going, and I'll be going with him, so this will be my first time, so we're both very excited.
All right, and that week is when?
That is July 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Okay, so this is Electric Congress, and we're going to talk with our very special guest. So John, again, folks can call you at the main number at Cooperative Extension. At what number?
It is 910-455-5873.
To find out all about the cool summer day camps that you have on track for this year. And we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get you offset and invite Isaiah Cooper to join us. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa.
Well, joining us now is a very special guest. We have 4-Her Isaiah Cooper joining us. Isaiah, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, Isaiah, please tell me how old you are.
I'm 13 years old.
Okay, and have you been a 4-Her for very long?
About 2 years.
About 2 years?
Yeah.
And what do you love about 4-H?
I love how the staff is very helpful and how they always want to help you and always make things easier in 4-H.
That's awesome. I'm so happy you wore your 4-H shirt today. That's awesome. That's awesome 4-H green.
Yeah.
Now, Isaiah, I understand that you are going to have an awesome experience this summer.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Electric 4-H Congress. It should be really awesome.
And where's that going to be this year?
It's going to be in it's going to be,
At Wilmington?
yeah, Wilmington.
UNCW.
Yeah,
okay.
UNCW,
See, I
Wilmington.
was making the same mistake because a lot of times Congress is in Raleigh,
Yeah.
but this is a special camp that you are, special Congress you all are
Yeah.
doing down in Wilmington. Now, I understand that you built your lamp that you
Yeah.
have here. Is this what you're taking to 4-H Congress?
Yeah, I'm going to say this.
Tell me a little bit about your project.
Well, we had to get a can, and
Okay.
we all had to bring our cans. I helped work, I co-led this workshop, so
Okay.
we helped other kids make this, and yeah, it uses most of the stuff you find in lamps, like it uses the wires and the poles and stuff. So it wasn't too hard to make because the instructions were very self-explanatory.
Okay, I'm going to take the shade off so we can see. So you took like a lamp kit or the
Yeah.
components and you ran it
Yeah.
through. You recycled a soda can here.
Yeah.
And then of course you've got your energy efficient bulb.
Yep.
Very smart. Now, what made this interesting to you? Why did you want to do this?
Well, I found it really cool that you can recycle a can instead of throwing it away, and you can make it into something that you can use every day.
Okay, so 1, you're recycling, 2, you're being really creative,
Yeah.
and 3, you're doing something really practical
Yes.
too, making a lamp. Is this something you want to pursue? Do you think maybe you'd want to be an engineer
Yes,
or an
I would.
electrician?
I would love it. It would be an awesome job.
You want to be an engineer,
Yeah.
okay. So, Isaiah, if there are kids out there watching you, what would you say to them to encourage them to be part of 4-H?
It's really awesome. 4-H is it's like everything. It's like after school, everything makes everything fun. There's a lot of stuff you can learn from 4-H. It's a lot of stuff you can do. So yeah, I think 4-H is just fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, 4-H is a lot of fun, but it's also a lot about learning.
Yes.
And so, don't look at your shirt. Can you tell me what the 4-H's are?
Head, heart, hands, and health.
Awesome. Well, Isaiah, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you.
And really, I hope you have a great time at Congress this summer.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Onslow County Today, and joining us now is Emily Baker with the Onslow County Museum. Emily, welcome back to Onslow County Today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, we are definitely out and about because we're getting ready for summer.
Yes.
And what better way to do that than to actually come out to one of the sites where you will be teaching one of our summer camps, not summer art. You have a lot going on this summer, Emily. So the first thing we want to talk about is what we call Wetland Wonders Camp that's at the end of July. Tell us about Wetland Wonders, and then we'll visit and talk all about summer art.
Okay, so Wetland Wonders is in cooperation with 4-H.
Okay.
And that is here at the Environmental Education Center in Sneads Ferry.
Okay.
Cost is $85 and ages from 8 to 12.
Okay.
And it's the last week in July.
Okay.
All crafts, t-shirts, snacks, lunch, all of that is covered in the registration fee.
Okay.
For our crafts, for each day, we're going to be doing all kinds of things relating to animals and nature. Since it is called Wetland Wonders, we need to get the kids outside for that week at least in the summer and try to do crafts and things relating to nature, relating to things that we see around us.
So it's here at the center, but so much of it is out here where it's so beautiful.
Yes.
And I think you and I have discussed a little bit, but I'd love for you to share with our viewers some of the fun things you have planned in terms of the themes that
Yes.
you've got going on.
So like I said, each day is a different topic.
Okay.
So first we got to talk about ecosystems, the diverse ecosystem that we have just here in the county alone, and then all of the kinds of different creatures that may inhabit it. So one day we may be talking about birds and about their adaptation. So maybe we do an activity about a bird's beak, and different types of birds have different types of beaks, and how does their environment affect the style of their beak. So one day we may be talking about bugs and their eyes. So every day is going to be a little bit different and all connect into nature.
And you also, it's not just about that weekly experience for the kids. You encourage the children to then give back to the community. What are some of the things that you do with them there?
So we'll be trying to do cleanups, anything that we can, learning about pollution and how we can better kind of do some conservation efforts here within, like I said, within our county alone.
All right. Now, Wetland Wonders, you do that at the end of the summer.
Yep.
You're planning all the activities. On top of that, you're also planning the activities for the museum's annual summer art program. Tell us all about summer art and what it is that you have planned for it.
So Summer Art is a program that the Onslow County Museum has been doing for over 30 years.
Okay.
Some of the campers that we have now are children of campers that used to come 20 years ago. So it's generations that we keep getting, which is fabulous. So the ages is from 8 to 14.
Okay.
It's 3 weeks out of the summer. We kind of alternate weeks, so it's every other week.
All right.
So our first week starts June 11th.
All right.
The second week is June 25th. The third week, we skip July 4th. And then the third week is July 11th. Or July 9th, excuse me. July 9th.
Okay. So 3 sessions.
Yes.
Kiddos are 8 to 14.
8 to 14.
And what is the cost? How can we register our children to participate?
So in May, we have early bird specials. So
Okay.
right now, one child is only $65.
Okay.
If you have a sister or a brother who is still in that age to 14 range, you can get a $10 off for adding that extra child.
Okay.
So it'd be $65. And then take another $10 off, so $55 for both of your children.
Okay.
After May, price goes to $75.
All right, so early bird specials for multiple children for early registration, and then multiple child registration.
Yes.
And then you've also got activities planned throughout the week. The theme,
Exploring the deep blue sea.
exploring the deep blue sea. We're so fortunate that we have the Atlantic Ocean right here in
Yes.
our own backyard. So you all will have an awesome experience with that. What are some of the things you're going to do with the kids this summer?
So since we are all related to the ocean this camp this summer, we are going to be doing all things related to that. So we've got we're going to paint a beach scene on canvas. We're going to be making driftwood art. We're going to be using all kinds of seashells, making all kinds of seashell art. The kids are also going to be doing gyotaku, which is
Okay.
fish printing.
All right.
So we're going to do that on rice paper, and we're also going to do that on their t-shirts. So they will each get a t-shirt for the camp week, and on the back of their shirt they get to do a gyotaku fish print.
That's awesome. And as I've been watching supplies come in the museum, you had a very special great-grandma come see you the other day. What did she bring you?
Tons of seashells, beautiful seashells that we're going to take, use them. The kids are going to make some kind of craft. We're going to have some good time.
Awesome. Now, again, want to register for summer art
Yes.
or register for Wetland Wonders. Let's start with summer art. How do you register for summer art?
So summer art, you can call us for more information. So our number is 910-324-5008.
Okay.
Or you can just go online, just type in Onslow County Museum. We are the first link on the page. You can click that, and then summer art registration form is right on our webpage. You just click it, download it, print it, fill it out. You can even mail it in. You don't have to take the form unless you really want to come by and see us.
All right. And for Wetland Wonders, registration is conducted through Cooperative Extension.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and they can just call them.
Call them.
Okay.
I think it'll be available online. They can stop by and get a form also.
All right. Well, a busy summer. And on top of that, the museum is partnering with Extension, doing some programs for the library, doing some programs for Park and Recreation, and we have a new exhibit opening. Tell us about the exhibit. What's the title of the exhibit?
Exploring the deep blue sea.
So it's tied with your summer program.
Yes, ma'am.
And some of the things that we're talking about in terms of that exhibit is we're going to actually build a submarine inside the museum. So exploring the deep blue sea from below the deep blue
Yes.
sea.
It's going to be cool.
All right. Well, Emily, as always, thanks for coming out. Thank you for enjoying this beautiful day with us.
Yes.
And we look forward to learning more about the deep blue sea with you.
Thank you. As always, we want to thank you for joining us for Onslow County today, and a special thank you to our guest, Anna Stanley from Onslow County Park and Recreation, Jenna Kirkhart from the Onslow County Public Library, John Osborne from 4-H, and Emily Baker from the Onslow County Museum. You see, we practice what we preach, and we got out and explored our Onslow County today. We want you to get out and explore your Onslow County today. We'll see you next time.